problem that we're looking at is I've taken Roger to the ground and he didn't have a knife out and he's now produced a knife. So we fell down and at some point he produced a knife. Now this is a very bad, obvious position because he can stab. I can take this in very vital things. If I have the luxury of his legs being open, my exit's going to be quite simple. Let's look at if I C-grip both hands as such. Try stab me, Robert. Try harder. If he starts to stab, I'm able to create the A-frame. Try stab me. Boom. And immediately get back to safety. Hopefully to get higher ground and to a higher weapon. However, if he's locked, his legs are locked around my back, I'm stuck here. This is the problem. Pull me and stab me, and I'm going to die. Okay, so we go. So we go. Okay, first my legs are open, head tight, and let me see if, you see, I cannot actually stab. I'm just gonna have to stand up and take range immediately. He C-grips first because he needs to check if I'm going for a weapon. He could stop this if my weapon is in my kimono here. I can't get to that knife. But if he's controlling my hips, for example, I'll control my hips. Okay, problem. Okay, so he has to actually start by controlling the arms, but the hips are a problem. Okay. I'm holding him. The first thing I'm doing is C-gripping his arms, checking if he goes for a weapon. See, if he's going for that weapon, I can mitigate this long before. I can get out and get out to control. Either I'm going to pass or just escape. The weapon is out, not much is going to change. Lock your legs. The changing of hands is a problem. Okay? You see, if I get one hand here and he manages to get that over, now I've got a problem. It's important to understand, C-gripping, I've got to keep both arms at bay. 2, when I stand up, make sure that my knee is close. Can you see his legs are already breaking? Getting out and out to range. This is the worst position you could be in. The worst. Okay. So, 3, 2, 1, step. Okay. As Roger is much bigger than me. Okay, he's outweighing me a lot. Now, he produces a knife. Let's say he got on top. Next thing, there's a knife. You can forget your elbow escapes and all that bullshit. You're going to have to go to the stand, trap and roll. But before you do that, you have to create kazushi. You have to off-balance him by popping the hip. And you see, he can't step. First is, guys on top. You have to off-balance him. And immediately, I cannot allow him to get more stabs because eventually he's going to kill me. Okay. Like you saw. Yeah. And it's a bad position. Then you hold it. Then you trap the foot. Okay. Then this is what I say by angle. You get to this angle. So you create leverage. And you roll. If you are on the ground with someone with a knife, you have made a lot of mistakes, okay? But mistakes happen under stress, under violence, in combat situation, in conflict, whatever. And you can find yourself down here, or you could find yourself in my position. I've maybe shot for some sort of tackle and he landed on his back. And I think I'm going to posture and start to strike him, and he pulls out a knife and starts to stab. And that will kill me. Okay? So even MMA is going out the window. And the point is, we are not studying jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, or submission, no-gi, grappling. This is why this can't be sport. It just can't be. Because when we are looking at this, we're looking at explicit problems, and the knife is always going to define what we can do. Drop the knife for a second. I know in wrap your legs, there's all these kind of guard passes I learned by putting my hands on the hip here and stretching out my leg like this and breaking, and he picks up the knife while I'm doing all this. Ooh! And I die, okay? So one thing that is, release for a sec, one thing is evident is I have to control the arm or the arms, okay? Now, the problem that we also, that I've illustrated, is the switching of hands. We've spoken about it. He can switch his hands all the time. Let's just try this, okay? I'm going to be in the guard. He's going to pick up the knife and try stab me, and I'm going to just see if I can escape to distance to take higher ground to a higher weapon. Take your knife. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, taking you. This is a very specific thing he actually has to do to make this thing work. This is the. Okay, you're down. I'm not gonna. Guard is gonna be open for come here. Okay, he's gonna have to control the hand. In 3, 2, 1. Problem is the hand switching. Yeah, you did. You did. Okay. If you got here, you made a lot of mistakes. This is why. This does not keep to the rules of distance I have power. This is -5 at its worst. But that's why we have to train it. Because you might find yourself asleep and awake with some monster on you with a knife. Okay, so you see, yes, I want to instantly balance you. You see, catch the hand. That would be the best way. Now, cool, I'm trapped, good. Back, see, A-frame, downward dog position. Knees in tight, boom. Go to the knee, break. Keep his feet off balance here. Kick his head. Go. Work with it. Trap it. You've got 1 leg. Wait. Pop the hip again. Watch your back. I did get the back, okay, that's also, I have a bit of jiu-jitsu skill, but it's the idea is you cannot stop fighting in training, because if you stop for 1 second, you're accepting death, okay? Just fight, just continue to fight, no matter what happens, fight through it, okay?